Hi, this is Jennifer here with City Farmhouse Antiques, and I am here with this week's Find of the Week. And this week I have these beautiful sculptured bronze cats by the famous sculptor John Jagger. And he is no longer living. He died in 2013, but he is a world-renowned sculptor. And he lived in Chicago and was a sculptor for about 45 years. He went to school, he played piano in bars, he played tennis to make enough money to get himself through school, and he got his bachelor's in interior design and a master's in creative design, and later worked for IBM in the 50s as a senior industrial designer. And really, he made a lot of different, he was known for his modernist wildlife sculptures. So you see a lot of big cats. You see these are smaller cats. But kind of his trademark, as you can see here, are these really cool whiskers. And I don't know if you can see, but the quality of the bronze, I'm going to get in there a little closer. You can see how it has that beautiful, beautiful marbled appearance. And this cat has the gold metallic eyes. He's got the trademark whiskers there. This blue one has these beautiful Siamese set type eyes. I can't get my camera to cooperate. There you can see it, with the gold etched around the ears. And his sculptures are very, very detailed. This one, it's harder to see. It's a beautiful deep, deep sapphire blue. And then it's also got the marbled appearance throughout, and they are extremely heavy. This one does have a minor flaw from age that's very, very difficult to see. There you can see it right here from age. But this artist, you can see the back, lived oceanside in California, then later he lived on top of a mountain. He's just a hard working man. Like I said, he played piano for money to get himself through school. Once he started working, he built 4 different homes during his lifetime, and many times, I guess, was known for living in his studio. And he would wake up and work and work and work until he was exhausted, go to bed, get up, work again. And really, his culmination of work happened back in 2005. He was in a Bible school class that Dr. Warren Frankel was teaching, and he's a missionary doctor in California. And they had decided to get together. Jagger had invited him up to his place, his studio, where he showed him a lot of different miniature pieces that he had been doing. And like I said, he really specialized in modernist abstract wildlife sculptures. And so we had a lot of miniatures. Well, they had an epiphany because the doctor had a lot of land, and they like vineyard land. First they had pistachios, then they started raising grapes, and they decided to cut back part of the land and start a vineyard, and at the same time commission Jagger to make, huge pieces of some of these miniatures. And so they created this garden that still exists today, full of granite sculptures. And then they had a landscaper come in, so it's lined with boxwoods and paved winding paths and huge bronze sculptures. And so really it was a culmination and a place where Jagger could really showcase his lifetime's work, and is still there today. It's a place in California. It's actually in Paso Robles, where people will come in to visit just to see this, to buy wine. Even people that aren't in love with wine, which that's hard to imagine, will come just to look at the sculptures. And since his passing, one of his students, Del Evers, has also created bronze sculptures there at that place. So it's definitely a place to see. They sell there at the little museum shop, some of his miniatures, in the thousands. And then they also have, recreations of his work, that can be bought, fairly cheaply. but he created masterpieces. And when you look at some of the cats that he made with the wiry whiskers and the pumas hanging from the trees with the whiskers, it seemed like he really loved cats. The big ones, the small ones. I love the whiskers. I mean, these are definitely one of a kind pieces. And with the artist no longer living, you know, unfortunately, they are one of a kind pieces and so heavy. This one has a felt, I think both of them have a felted bottom so they don't rub, but just gorgeous, gorgeous pieces of work. These are about, this one's about 6 inches, this one's about 7 inches tall. But I mean, the bronze and the marbling is just so unique in these two pieces. So I wanted to share these with you. These are exciting finds of the week. Be sure and check us out on our website at www.cityfarmhouseantiques.com, where we have more than just antiques, and give us a like on Facebook. And if you're ever out in the Paso Robles area, be sure to, you know, look up the Sculptura winery, and you can see some of his works that will continue to live on.